It's that time of year again, and I am talking about Halloween. This time of the year is my favorite time of the year because I am a horror fan. I love scary movies, and recently I watched a scary movie. It was a horror comedy on Peacock. So the movie is called Bloodfest. The movie came out in 2018. The movie has a runtime of 92 minutes. So pretty much in this movie, the main character, his name is Dax, and his mother was killed when he was younger by his father's patient. His father is a doctor. So in this movie, Dax wants to go to Bloodfest, and Bloodfest is a festival where they celebrate Halloween, iconic horror movies, actors, and directors. So he wants to go to this event with his friends. And his father tells Dax, "You are not going to go to this event. I don't want you going here. It's not safe. It's chaotic. This is not a good thing for you." So eventually, in this movie, Dax finds a way to get into the Bloodfest event. And so when he meets up with his friends, and right around like the 20-minute mark, there's a wacky Bloodfest host. And he's telling the people about the activities that's going to happen, that's going to go down. And then pretty much after that, he instructs the bad guys to start killing people. And then so that happens, and Dax and his friends, they have to get away from all this craziness. So they meet up with a few other people, and they pretty much try to survive this mayhem. And so let me tell you, so this is a horror comedy movie, and I must say I enjoyed this movie, even though maybe like the first 20 minutes I wasn't sure, but it was just really entertaining. In this kind of movie, it doesn't have great acting. The dialogue is not always the best, but this movie, what it did well is that it was entertaining, and then also it had so many tropes from scary movies. And you have that, we had the zombies, we had the clowns, the vampires, when they were in the woods. Also, there's one point in the movie where they're trying to get away from the zombies, and they see a cabin, and they get into the cabin, and they, of course, try to survive. So I thought that was kind of funny. How they just try to incorporate different elements from scary movies. I like that. And did it always land? No, but overall, it was a fun movie. And you just see Dax trying to survive this chaos. And then at the end, I don't want to spoil the movie, there is a twist at the end. And I guess maybe some people could have predicted who is the villain who is behind all this craziness. But I like this movie. And I wonder, will they have a part two? Because when I looked a couple days ago, I didn't see anything. But this movie is just something, that's entertaining. It doesn't take itself seriously or anything like that. And you should definitely check it out. 6 out of 10.